talking about some issues of being out in public and facing the same repeated barrier. It's important today when we make our communication profiles, if there are things you can think of or times that you can think of where you repeatedly have an issue or a barrier to communication, you could, for example, put going to the train. Maybe it's a specific stop, and we could together work out a plan for addressing that barrier. So maybe you want to have a card with you that says, this is who I am, I'm deafblind, so in each person's preference will be different. So now's a really good time to brainstorm instances where you want to improve your communication and we can develop strategies together. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So now that's the end of the communication profile that you'll fill in. There's just two more things I wanted to talk about before you fill those sheets in. So one is a technique that I use, and it's called video interaction guidance, and it's for improving communication. And it would mostly be working with staff that work with you. So if you are working with staff and there are communication issues, it can be a way to look at what works well and how to get the communication improved, because there's always good things that are happening in interactions. And it can be useful for support workers in the future. When the NDIS comes in, we certainly hope there will be much more money available to get more support, to get your support needs met, so that you want good support workers who are able to support you and communicate with you in a way that works best for you. So sometimes having a video showing really good communication and how you like to be communicated with can help new support workers learn how to communicate with you. So it's just something, if you're interested, you can ask me about that and we can follow it up. And the video would be private, it would be your own information, and it would be only shown to people who are going to be working with you, new support workers, so they know the best way. And just the last thing...
Mary, can I add really quickly?
Yes.
So with NDIA, there will be, when you meet with your planner to talk about what your communication needs are, there will be room for you to say, I want to make sure that my staff are adequately trained to meet my communication needs. And you may want to do that with video interaction with VIG.
So VIG.
Yeah. So you may want to do that with VIG. So you can tell your NDIA planner, I want to make sure that there's funding allocated to train the staff who work with me, right? So just keep that, so you can request funding for training to happen or specialized support to come in to make sure that the staff who work with you can meet your needs. So if you went with another agency, right, and you wanted to make sure they knew how to work with a deafblind person, you could then ask to make sure that there's funding to train the staff who work with you.
Every person is a little bit different and has different needs and different preferences. So that's a really good way of showing you exactly how you like your communication to be. Okay.